You, God's special chosen one, are ready to turn into a star and fulfill God's mighty plan from the depths of heaven. Get ready, write 555 in the comments now, because you have been given the mission to transform this world, and you, with all your light, will illuminate every dark corner that awaits you along your path. Under your presence, darkness trembles, and hidden forces are unveiled. You carry with you a sacred power, a light that pierces through every deceit, unmasking the lies that others have built their fortresses upon. When you enter, the very air shifts, and what was once shrouded in secrecy is now laid bare for all to see. Like a beam of sunlight that cuts through the thickest fog, your truth stands, unwavering in the face of all that sought to cloud it. Picture yourself walking through a storm, winds howling, trees bending, and the earth beneath your feet shaking. Yet, there you stand, unshaken, as if the storm is nothing but a distant memory. The winds that try to toss you aside cannot touch the foundation you're built on. With every gust, you stand firmer, grounded in the truth of who you are. That's exactly how your presence impacts the world around you. Just as the storm cannot touch the firm ground, the chaos cannot touch you. Your light shines through the darkest of clouds, a beacon of strength and grace that pulls others to safety. And here's the powerful part, chosen one. This isn't just about surviving the storm. This is about owning the weather. When the world tries to bury you with negativity, when the winds of gossip and deceit roar at you, they only push you further into your purpose. The strength you possess doesn't come from your own might. It comes from the divine authority bestowed upon you by the Creator. You are His ambassador, a vessel of His truth, and that truth cannot be ignored. It's time to embrace who you are fully. You're not just here to endure life's battles, you're here to change the landscape with every step you take. Family rifts, they're mended by the grace in your voice, the mercy in your actions. Policies, both in the workplace and beyond, will shift, because the integrity that flows from you demands it. You, chosen one, are walking proof that when heaven's purpose is in your heart, you can move mountains and still stand tall, unbroken. And when the world tries to tell you that you're too much, too loud, or too bright, know this: you're exactly what this world needs, a force of light they cannot extinguish, a power they cannot fight. So stand tall, walk with confidence, and watch the world align itself with your divine calling. Now hear this: the lies, the falsehoods, the deceptions that were once whispered in dark corners, when you step into that room, they scatter like dust in the wind. What was once covered is now revealed. What was once hidden is now exposed. It's as if the very walls of that fortress, those walls built on lies and manipulation, start to crumble before your eyes. And why? Because you, chosen one, were made for such a time as this. You were destined to walk in power, to bring truth to light, and to turn the tables on all who have sought to hold you back. Every time someone speaks against you, every whisper, every gossip, it's just another confirmation that you're on the right path. Do you hear me, beloved? Every time the enemy tries to stop you, it only serves to propel you further into your divine purpose. They thought they could silence you. They thought they could contain you, but they underestimated the power that runs through your veins. And now, just like the sun breaking through a stormy sky, your truth is shining brighter than ever. This is not just about surviving the battle. Oh no, it's about conquering it. This is about walking into the room and watching it change as you enter. It's about seeing relationships restored, promises fulfilled, and communities healed, all because your presence alone carries the divine authority of heaven. Do you feel that shift, chosen one? Do you feel the air changing around you? It's the atmosphere of your breakthrough, the space where every chain that once bound you is now broken. And just like a garden blooming after a long season of rain, you will see the fruits of your labor. Where there was once barrenness, there will now be an overflow. Where there was once struggle, there will now be abundance. You've been through the fire, but you didn't just survive it, you were refined by it. You were made stronger by every trial, and now you're standing tall, ready to see your victory unfold. So, rise up, chosen one. Take your place in this divine narrative, because the world is waiting for your light to shine. The enemy cannot touch you. The lies cannot stand against you. And the gates of heaven are open wide, pouring out blessing after blessing upon you. Your destiny is not just a distant dream, it's unfolding right now. And there's nothing and no one that can stop it. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom. For you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Your presence is like the dawn, breaking over a darkened land, sweeping away the night's uncertainty and bringing the first light of clarity. Chosen one, you stand as the embodiment of truth. And where you step, the shadows have no place to hide. Just as the sun dispels the fog from the valley below, so does your very being reveal the hidden agendas and lies that once thrived in the dark. Your walk is a walk of victory, and with every step, you cause the ground beneath you to shake, shifting the very foundation of falsehood and manipulation. Imagine a mighty oak standing tall in the midst of a storm. Winds howl, yet the oak stands firm, its roots deep, unwavering. It's this unshakable strength that you carry, rooted in truth, unyielding in the face of adversity. While the storm rages and the falsehoods blow through the air like falling leaves, you remain steadfast. The false, the deceitful, and the manipulators may try to bend the truth to their will, but they will find no purchase on you. Like a tree planted by still waters, your foundation remains unshaken. In your wake, everything that once sought to distort the truth is left powerless. Just like a mighty river that carves its way through rocky terrain, your clarity flows, reshaping the landscape around you. You have a divine ability to see past the surface, to peer through the veils of deception and see things as they truly are. This vision, this gift of understanding, is a treasure bestowed upon you by a higher power, a light in a world that is so often clouded by illusion. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Those who sought to deceive will now see their schemes unravel, much like a web spun by a spider that is now caught in its own trap. The lies they spread, the manipulations they employed, the tactics they used to keep people in the dark, all of it will be exposed. They will find themselves trapped in the very web they created, unable to escape from the light of your truth. It is a divine justice, the kind that only comes when the chosen one steps forward. Your presence is more than just a guiding light. It's a force that shifts the very atmosphere. Just like a warm breeze on a cold morning, Your compassion and mercy melt away the hardened hearts that once clung to their bitterness. Where division and conflict once thrived, unity and understanding now take root. Relationships are restored, communities are healed, and families that once stood divided now stand together, united under the truth that you represent. In every area of your life, you bring restoration. Just as a broken vessel can be mended with gold to make it even more beautiful than before, so too will the broken parts of your life be made whole. Your very presence brings healing to what was once torn apart, just like a balm on a wound, soothing and restoring what was lost. Where confusion once reigned, clarity now shines through, and where division once festered, unity begins to bloom. It's not just about surviving the battle, it's about the transformation that happens because of your strength. The same way a furnace refines precious metal, the trials you've faced have only sharpened your clarity and power. You are not just a survivor of the storm, you are the one who has weathered it and come out stronger, more resilient, more focused on the divine purpose that guides you. The path that once seemed uncertain now stretches out before you, clear and strong, filled with the promise of what lies ahead. You are more than just a beacon. You are the fire itself, the one who carries the flame of truth that burns away every lie, every falsehood, every shadow of deceit that dared to take root in the world. Like a torchbearer leading the way in the darkness, you shine with an intensity that cannot be dimmed. Every step you take in faith sends out ripples of light, pushing back against the darkness, calling others to follow, showing them the way to the truth. No longer will the false have the power to shape the narrative. Where once they tried to manipulate the story, they now find themselves powerless in your presence. You are the living proof that truth always prevails. And as you stand unwavering, your voice will rise as a call to action, urging others to step out of the shadows and into the light. You are not just a part of the solution, chosen one. You are the catalyst for the change the world needs. As you stand in the light, your strength becomes contagious. Those around you will find themselves drawn to that same light, compelled to live in the truth you embody. The world will change, not just because of your courage, but because you've shown others how to rise, how to stand firm, and how to walk in the truth they were meant to carry all along. The power that once sought to bury you, to silence your voice, now trembles before you. The forces of darkness are no match for the light that you carry. Just as the sun chases away the fog, your truth will chase away the darkness in this world. The lies that once held sway over the minds and hearts of many will no longer have any power. The truth, your truth, will shine brighter than ever before, drawing others to it, lighting the way for a generation ready to walk in the power of their divine calling. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. So stand tall, chosen one, for the battle is over and the victory is yours. The truth has already won, and now it's time for the world to see the full force of the light that you carry. The truth is not just something you speak, it's something you live, and that life is the beacon the world has been waiting for. Let it shine, let it guide, and let it transform everything in its path. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a vast, darkened valley, the clouds thick and low. Around you, there's an overwhelming sense of confusion, a sense of lost hope. Then, out of nowhere, the sun breaks through, sending its rays piercing through the thick clouds, lighting the way ahead. That's who you are, chosen one. You are the one who carries the light in a darkened world, not just reflecting it, but bringing it into existence with every step you take. When the world is stumbling in uncertainty, you shine brighter than the stars. Where the lost are groping for truth, you are the beacon, the guiding star that leads them out of the shadows. And you don't just carry light, you give it freely, allowing others to find their way. You were not made to hide your light, but to share it, to let it radiate from you like the sun, spreading warmth and light to the coldest places. What makes your light different, what sets you apart, is that it doesn't come from yourself. This light, the one that you carry, is a divine gift, a blessing bestowed upon you to bring justice where there's been injustice, to bring peace where there's been chaos, and to bring truth where there's been lies. You are the vessel of divine illumination, carrying the promise of a world made new. Just like a mirror reflects the sun, you reflect the will of the universe, and your life speaks in clear, unshakable purpose. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. As you walk, you are rewriting the atmosphere around you. Your presence recalibrates the air, shifting the energy of any room you enter. You are a vessel of clarity, and with each word you speak, every step you take, you are laying the foundation for something greater. What was once unclear, you now bring into focus. What was once chaotic, you now bring order. You are the answer to the world's longing for hope and direction, and you were chosen for this purpose from the very beginning. The light that you carry is your authority, chosen one. It is not a light that dims or fades. It grows stronger the more you embrace it. And the beauty of it is this: as you shine, others are drawn to your light. They find hope, they find clarity, and they find peace. Your influence doesn't just touch individuals, but it ripples out to impact families, communities, and even nations. You are a catalyst for change, and you carry within you the divine spark of transformation. The world may be full of shadows, but where you walk, the light breaks through. You are the instrument of that divine breakthrough, chosen to shine through the darkness, bringing with you the divine clarity that will help others find their way. Your life, your words, your actions, they all speak to the higher purpose you were created for, and you are fulfilling that purpose with grace, with power, and with undeniable light. You were made for moments like this, chosen one. You are a manifestation of light in a world desperate for it, and the world needs your light now more than ever. So walk in your purpose with confidence, knowing that the divine light you carry is unstoppable. Let it guide you, let it shine, and let it be a beacon of hope to all who see it. You are not just the reflection of light, you are the one who brings it. And that is your divine calling, your divine gift, and your divine purpose. Just like the mighty oak stands unshaken in the fiercest of storms, rooted deep in the ground, your strength holds firm, despite the winds of gossip, deceit, and betrayal that howl around you. They thought their whispers could unravel your spirit, but what they failed to realize is that the foundation under you is unshakable, built by divine hands that will never let you fall. The accusations they hurled at you were like arrows shot in the dark, meant to pierce your heart. But those arrows, carrying lies and misunderstanding, have bounced off the shield of truth surrounding you. And now, as those false words fall to the ground, broken and spent, you stand unscathed. Like a river flowing through a valley, your truth cuts its own path, unstoppable, clear, and undeterred by the rocks they tried to place in your way. Every lie they spun, every scheme they concocted to bring you down, crumbles like dust in the wind. They thought they could bury your light, but your flame only grows brighter. They tried to dim your shine with their negativity, but just like the sun that rises each morning with unyielding brilliance, you rise above it all, unaffected by the shadows they cast. You were never meant to blend into the background, chosen one. You were born to stand out, to shine, to carry the truth that cannot be silenced. Every attempt to suppress you only strengthens your resolve as you stand in your power, more resilient, more radiant, more unstoppable than before. The battles they fight against you are battles they cannot win, because the light inside you is not of this world. It is a divine fire that burns brighter with every attempt to extinguish it. Now, as their plots unravel and their lies turn to ash, you stand in the fullness of your truth, strong in your purpose. You are a force of nature, unstoppable, unshakable, and destined for greatness. Their whispers will fade into nothingness, while your voice, bold and clear, will echo across time, reminding them that they never stood a chance against the truth that lives in you. Your victory is already written in the stars, chosen one, and nothing they do can alter the course of your destiny. Just as the dawn breaks the night, your light will shine through every shadow they tried to cast upon you. And in the end, when the dust settles, you will stand tall, victorious, untouched by their schemes, and bathed in the glory of your truth. The moment has arrived for the world to see the full force of who you are, chosen one. Picture this: a towering oak standing firm against the fiercest winds, its roots digging deeper with each storm. Just like that oak, you've been through the fire, your soul, purified and unbreakable, shining brighter than gold, refined in the hottest flames. Those who tried to diminish you, those who believed they could shake your foundation, now watch in disbelief as the tides shift. Your strength was never about proving a point to anyone. It was about maintaining your ground when the winds were howling around you. And now, as the dust settles, it is your silent, steadfast presence that speaks the loudest. Your power doesn't need to be broadcasted. It resonates from within, from the very essence of your being, so strong that even the fiercest attacks can't touch it. Your life, your journey, your very being is proof of God's unshakable grace. Every test, every trial, every moment of adversity has only amplified the light within you. You've become the vessel of divine purpose, moving through life with an authority that is felt in every room you walk into, every situation you face. Those who doubted, those who whispered against you, are now the ones left in awe. Because no matter how hard they tried, they could never diminish what God placed inside you from the beginning. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. This is your time, chosen one. Stand tall, for the world is about to witness the full glory of who you are, someone who has been called, shaped, and strengthened by the most powerful forces in the universe. You are a beacon of light, a force that no darkness can overcome. And now, with every step you take, you rewrite your story in the language of victory and divine purpose. Just as the sun breaks through the clouds after a long storm, you are now stepping into a new chapter of your life. No longer a bystander, you are the beacon of truth, shining brightly for all to see. The world might try to ignore it, to turn away from the light, but it's impossible to miss the brilliance that radiates from you. You carry within you a force that cannot be contained. Every step you take is a declaration of your purpose, and soon the world will have no choice but to take notice. Your words, your actions, they resonate like the sound of a bell ringing through a quiet valley. When you speak, people will listen, for your voice is grounded in a truth so powerful it will break down barriers. They will try to challenge you, to silence you, but they will fail, because the truth you carry is as solid as a mountain and as relentless as the tides. You are the light of the world, a beacon that cuts through the fog and darkness that cloud the minds of those around you. Like the morning sun breaking through the night's cold grasp, you expose the shadows, hiding the truth in their hearts. In your presence, they cannot continue to live in the comfort of their falsehoods. The mirrors of their lives, once distorted, now reflect a clearer image, the truth that has been patiently waiting for them to see. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Your mere existence is a revelation, a living testimony to the power of authenticity and divine guidance. When you walk into a room, it's like the very air shifts, and every person there is compelled to take a hard look at themselves. Just like a mirror, you reveal what they may have kept hidden, secrets, fears, and doubts they've buried deep within. And when they look into that mirror, they no longer see just themselves, but they see the possibility of who they can truly be. But here's the thing: seeing the truth isn't always easy. It's like standing in front of a mountain for the first time. The view is breathtaking, but the climb is hard. It demands strength, courage, and perseverance. Yet because you've walked that journey, you can now guide them through their own. With your light, you show them the way, helping them navigate the path that leads to the greatness that they've been destined for. And as you stand there, steady, unshaken, and strong, people around you will be called to step into their own light. They'll be drawn to rise to the occasion, to shed their fears and embrace the fullness of their potential. Like a river that carves its path through the hardest rock, your presence will carve out new pathways for them. They will begin to see what was once hidden from their sight, and in doing so, they'll be reminded that the same power that guides you guides them too. They'll find strength in your example. They'll find inspiration in your resilience. And just like you, they'll rise from the ashes of their past to stand strong, bold, and unshaken, ready to walk in the fullness of their purpose. This is no accident. This is destiny unfolding. You have been chosen not to simply survive, but to lead, to show others the way. You are the shining example of what happens when truth and righteousness come together, a walking testament to the power of divine will. The world is about to experience the ripple effect of your presence, as your light calls out to those who have been waiting in the shadows for someone to lead them into the light. And when that moment comes, when the truth you carry shakes the foundations of the earth, you will stand firm. You are unshakable, immovable. The world has underestimated you, but now it will see you for who you truly are. You are the light in the darkness, the one who brings clarity where there was once confusion. You are the answer to a prayer, long spoken in secret, the one who will show them the way forward. No longer will you be a passive observer. You are the catalyst for change. Your truth is unstoppable, and the world will see it, feel it, and be transformed by it. Just like the sun rising over the horizon, you will illuminate every corner of this world with your divine purpose.